My first time playing overseas, so I hope I can give a really good picture for you guys who want to also pursue this journey. I'm actually on an ancestry visa. Just arrived from a 9-hour flight from Sydney to Hong Kong. Got some beautiful skyrise buildings in the background as the sun starts to rise, and we'll be departing in a couple of hours over to London. It was a massive win to have no one sitting next to me on this longer 14-hour flight. I had a few good 1-hour naps compared to probably the total 1 hour I had on my first flight. And I watched a couple of movies in between, including a basketball documentary of Giannis, and that was really insightful, seeing how he had to overcome the challenges of living in a country where he wasn't even a citizen, as well as then making it to the NBA and being really loyal to the team that first gave him the opportunity. How's this for a steep entranceway? You can't even put your foot on the stairs. Alright, we've arrived in the room, and boy am I done. I've been wearing 3 jumpers, carrying all my gear around on the train, on the tube, and it's summer in England, so it's not even cold, but I'm so hot, ready to get all this gear off and settle in for the night. This is the room. I'll do a bit of a tour for you. So in this accommodation, I have my own bedroom, and then it's all shared. All the lights are off, but it's shared kitchen, bathroom, shower. So pop through here, got a small little kitchen. And the time difference here, guys, is 9 hours from where I was in Sydney. So let's pop that light on, bit of a shower there. Very simple, but perfect location, and I'm hoping to show you that over the next couple of days. It's close to the big park where I can get some good fitness in before my trials. I can get to the gym, and I also have to do some things like pick up my residency permit here. I'm super hungry. Even though they fed us well on the flights, the metabolism is high, and I did do that 9k run the other day, so I'm just gonna go check out the main street and see what I can find. I found this really nice bakery which was open, and I decided to go for the chicken, pesto, basil, sun-dried tomato and mozzarella baguette, and they toasted it nicely for me. It's the next morning, and I've just been to the shops to grab a few essentials, so I'm just about to have some oats for breakfast. Turns out I'm the only one in this accommodation, even though there's 4 rooms, so that's pretty handy, plenty of space. The plan for today will be to go to the post office to pick up my residency permit, which allows me to work and live in the UK, as well as then heading to one of the banks to try and set up an account, which I actually started back in Australia, so I'm just finishing that off. And then finally we'll go for a run around Hyde Park, the Savo, just the day after the flight, so just a light run. Alright, so that's a quick way to ruin the day. In a major plot twist, turns out the residency permit I had to pick up from the post office has actually shut down, and I'd picked this accommodation to be close to that post office, so what are the odds of that? But anyway, we're gonna have to go ring them and see, first of all, where my permit actually is, but also then how to get there and how far I'm gonna have to travel. I hope it can be done today, because that'll be a massive pain if it can't. Oh well, start of the journey, always a good start, isn't it? I'm loving just walking through the streets and seeing all the different buildings and streets and parks that you would miss if you catch the tube. My first full day in London, England, and I'm so excited that I can finally be here trialling and pursuing my dream to be a professional footballer, and since high school to try and pursue my dream in England, and so to finally arrive is just so exciting. And while I'm in this beautiful park, I'll just give you a bit of a vision. I thought I'd just explain kind of how I got here. So I'm actually on an ancestry visa, and so what that allows me is to live and work in the UK for 5 years, and it also enables me to play football. Not all visas can play football, and it will depend on what country you're from as to where and what type of visa you can actually get. But this visa, even though I won't be counted as a UK citizen, and given I'm also a qualified physio, I can also use that to my advantage if required. This will be my first time playing overseas, so I hope I can give a really good picture for you guys who want to also pursue this journey, and to consider what are some of the things that make it easy to transition, and then also some of the challenges I'm having to overcome in a new country, in a new, still English speaking, but different culture, as well as also the different playing styles that they play within the English system. So stay tuned for all that, and I'll keep you posted. Another day and more sights to see. Hold up. Big interruption. I proceeded to quickly shut the door behind me and check it was locked, as I looked over and saw this guy in a hat with his bag looking at the lock. So I just went on my run, hoping the whole time that nothing bad had happened. Luckily, when I had returned, everything was still safe, and he wasn't there.